Hey Leo, welcome to your reading for March 2025. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrology enthusiast, and root worker, and I love doing readings for all my zodiac signs on a monthly basis, as well as a few other types of readings. This reading is going to be really unique for you guys because my phone did not record when I started pulling cards. So as you can see, all the cards are already here. So unfortunately, you don't get to see me pull them live like I normally would with the other signs. It just is what it is. But I really loved this message for you guys, so I wanted to make sure that you did receive it for those of you who need to hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the oracle cards over here on the left and just kind of tell you again what I already told you guys. All right, so the first card that we pulled for you was Irakura. It's your time to shine, and you're coming into your own with the assistance of the goddess of the underworld and prosperity, Irakura. You're being recognized for the beautiful soul you are. Get ready to blossom. And as you can see on the bottom of the card, it says blooming. This is a Germanic goddess. And then the other card that we got was Tara, the Hindu goddess of compassion and protection. She is watching over you and protecting you. Strongest of the goddess's forms, Green Tara, protects you from negative energy. Feel her presence in your intuition. It's keeping you safe and helping you grow. Okay, so essentially what I said after those two cards came out was I felt that you guys were in a space for possibly more recognition or just more positive things coming into your lives. And Spirit is really allowing you to have that safe space to accept these beautiful opportunities and explore these new opportunities in a space that is basically safe, that's going to allow you to fully enjoy them and explore them the way that you should be. Now, the cards that we pulled from the tarot were the Page of Cups, Nine of Cups reversed, Page of Swords reversed, Two of Swords, Four of Coins, and then at the bottom of the deck we had the Five of Coins reversed, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed, Eight of Swords, and Ten of Swords. So essentially what I was getting from these cards is there is possibly a new romantic connection coming into your lives, or if it's already here, it looks very good. It's in the upright, not reversed, which I like to see. The one thing I did get is this Four of Coins being very overly protective of oneself. Okay, the Four of Coins tells me about fear, insecurity, and anxiety, and the Two of Swords feels like a big old block of trying to protect yourself almost physically or mentally. So this tells me that some of you guys are a little skeptical of this Page of Cups, and you're really trying to protect yourselves and make sure things don't go down a path that maybe you went down before in the past with this Nine of Cups in reverse, okay? Feels like this was a relationship that you may have thought was the one, and it ended up falling through and hurting you significantly enough for you to go into this new relationship with a lot of stress, okay? The Page of Swords in reverse is telling me some of you guys might be very, very critical of this person. You guys may even be going as far as spying on them, whether that is literally getting in your car and following this person, tracking their phone, or, scoping out their social media, maybe through a fake page. Okay, Leos? I'm going to tell you like this. If you're watching this during Mercury 2025 or Mercury March 2025, sorry. If you're watching this during March 2025, it's okay if you're not. But if you are having to see this during March 2025, I will tell you that Mercury retrograde is right around the corner. It's going to happen start around March 14th. Okay, I would be very careful about doing or saying things that you're going to regret, because if this person finds out that you've been spying on them or saying things or doing things that, maybe they are tolerating for the time being, like that could come back around and bite you in the butt big time. So if you are being like really mean to this person or really judgmental of this person, that can come back to bite you in the butt. If you are spying on this person, they could find out what you're doing, and that can come back to bite you in the butt. So, bottom line, Leos, I would think very long and hard about what it is that you are doing in secret, or things that maybe you are saying or just like throwing out there off the cuff. And really think about if you had someone call you out on this or find out you were doing this, like, would you feel comfortable being honest about it or admitting it, or at least having someone see you as potentially someone that can't be trusted either? Does that make sense, Leos? I feel like this person is like a good option. And so I just hate for you guys to go and mess it up for yourselves, okay? Because I do feel like with this Knight of Wands in reverse, like you could very easily have someone pop off on you, okay? Um, Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic situation. This could be a situation at work. This could be a situation with a child or a friend, a family member, whatever. It just feels like there is something that happened in the past that you just have not had the chance to fully deal with yet. Like it still has you very anxious and insecure or scared about something happening or repeating itself. And it feels like you're projecting this onto this other person. So not only are you dealing with the weight of this stress on with this 10 of swords, but you're stressing out other people or potentially going to stress out other people. Let's say this is a child of yours and you are maybe violating boundaries, reading their diary or spying on them, or being overly critical of everything they do. This could definitely bite you in the butt later on, especially with Mercury retrograde. Like someone could fully decide not to trust you anymore. This could significantly shift the relationship in a negative way. So again, Leos, I would just say, like, from these two cards, it feels like Spirit is saying you are in a place where you have the ability to trust people and give people the opportunity to prove themselves to you. Like, especially if this is a child, like, you need to, as a parent, be able to give children the space to not only explore, but also make mistakes. And they're not going to be perfect. They're not always going to get it right. Did you always get it right in life? No, I know I didn't. So, this is a big lesson in terms of like letting things go, learning how to focus more on the positive aspects of things and not be so hung up on like the what ifs and what if this turns into something that I already went through, okay, and how badly is it going to hurt if it repeats itself, okay? So again, this is, in my opinion, Spirit's way of saying like you are in a safe space. You don't have to stress about this. There are some positive things coming your way. You may be pleasantly surprised, in fact, by what happens here, okay? But you got to let go and kind of loosen your grip a little bit, okay? So again, it's a short reading. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. But Leos, if you want to see a longer reading and if you want to see something more specific to love, I do a mid-month check-in for like the top 3 signs that engage with my videos. So if you want to see a longer love and general reading, leave a like, leave a comment, engage with this video somehow so I know that you watched the video, that you want to see more from me, and that you specifically want to see more content for your zodiac sign, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into these final cards I pulled. The first one was Ocean Jasper, and it says schedule yourself in. With this one, I feel like most of the zodiac signs I've done readings for so far have gotten this card, and I feel like self-care is going to be such an important part of March for everybody. Not just, being so, present for your job or the projects you have going on or your kids or your friends or your family. Like, you really need to schedule that time for you to be by yourself and to focus on healing some of these things that you have going on internally, because I feel like if you don't, these patterns, these cycles, these fears are going to keep resurfacing, keep coming back, and keep biting you in the butt. And not only that, but they're going to keep blocking your blessings. Okay. Next, we have Lepidolite, and it says recall your dreams. With this one, I was saying you need to recall what it is that you are manifesting, like what it is that you are hoping for the future, what goals you have for yourself, okay, what dreams you have for yourself. There's a lot of big manifestation energy happening right now, astrologically speaking. If you don't watch my weekly astrology breakdowns, I highly recommend you look at those too to kind of see what the energy is looking like for each week. And there is a lot of big intuitive psychic energy and things moving forward, and things kind of falling into place for us in a lot of ways. And I feel like if you put so much focus and effort into the things you don't want, you're going to end up manifesting those things by accident. The way the universe works is that it um, increases what we give our attention to. So if you are stuck on worrying about, like, oh, I don't want this to happen. I don't want this person to come into my life anymore. I'm so sick of this, and I don't want this anymore. The universe is gonna take that energy and bring you more of it, unfortunately, because for some reason you are still so stuck on it and obsessing over it. And I know that's hard to hear, and it's easier said than done to get out of that. But you do need to kind of trick your brain a little bit and tell it, hey, you know what? This sucked. Yeah, but we're going to move forward, and we are going to, instead of thinking about this and how it made us feel and how much we don't want this, instead, we're going to take this energy and focus on the things that we do want. We want positivity. We want goodness. We want success. We want love. We want beauty, all of that. And the more you focus on that and the more you think about what it is that you do want and what you do hope for, the more the universe is going to bring opportunities and situations, people, places, and things that align with what it is that you think about. So the more you obsess about your future and your goals and the positive things, the more they come to you. All right. I know, easier said than done, like I said, but if you can work through that mindset shift, I promise you, like, some really beautiful things start happening. I promise. And finally, the last card we had was Apophyllite, and it says stay positive. Now, again, I literally just said this, but being positive is much harder than it it should be, unfortunately. And I think that's a combination of just the way that our brains tend to work, and societal influences and things like that too. But staying positive, or doing your best to be as positive as you can, because no one should be positive all the time. No one should be happy all the time, unfortunately. Like, that's just life. We go through tough stuff. But as long as you don't let yourself sit in the negative feelings and emotions for too long, and you try to redirect that mental energy and focus onto something new and positive, uh, the better things will work out for you, I promise. So try to stay as positive as you can. Try to work through those fears and those anxieties and things that you have been feeling, and just try to learn the lesson and say, okay, well, hey, you know what? It's a new day. It's a new person. It's a different situation. We're going to move forward like this never happened. Um, but also being very much aware of, red flags and difficulties and challenges and all of that, but with a more positive attitude of saying, okay, I learned the lesson. I'm not going to let that happen again. Let's go into this with a fresh perspective and a fresh outlook. And that's pretty much, I think, what Spirit just wants for you guys. All right, Leos. So that is your reading for March. Again, I'm so sorry I didn't get the actually pulling all the cards on video, but hopefully it will be better next time. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading. Please share maybe with another Leo if you think that that would resonate for them. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, and that information on where to find me is down below in the description box. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, week, month, however long it is until I see you again. Stay safe, healthy, and blessed, and I really do hope to see you next time. Bye.